Hey, stuck in the never-ending loop of "I'll do it later"? Here's the truth. Your brain's not lazy, it's manipulating you, and it's time to fight back. Let's break down why you procrastinate and how to finally break the cycle. Later is a dangerous fantasy. We've all been there. "I'll do it later." It sounds so promising, so reasonable. But let's be real. Later often turns into never. This isn't about laziness. It's about your brain seeking comfort in the illusion of future productivity. Deep down, you know that later is a trap. It's a way to avoid the discomfort of the present moment. But remember, growth happens outside your comfort zone. It's time to ditch the fantasy and embrace the now. Later feels safe because it postpones the potential for failure or discomfort. But safety isn't always the best option. Sometimes you need to take a leap of faith and tackle the task head-on. Procrastination. It's not laziness, it's emotional avoidance. You're not lazy, you're avoiding emotional discomfort like overwhelm, fear, and boredom. The American Psychological Association says this is emotional regulation, not time management. TikTok? That's your brain begging for instant dopamine. But escape doesn't erase guilt, it amplifies it. According to the APA, it's not bad time management. It's emotional avoidance, and your brain is just dodging discomfort. Your brain seeks refuge in distractions like TikTok because it offers instant gratification without judgment. But this avoidance only exacerbates the underlying issues. Think about it. Are you really avoiding the task, or are you avoiding the feeling of inadequacy it brings up? Recognizing this distinction is the first step towards breaking the cycle. You're not weak, you're human. Brain tug of war, logic versus instant gratification. Your brain is constantly battling itself. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning and decision-making, clashes with the limbic system, which craves instant gratification. Guess who usually wins? The comfort-seeking part of your brain. Psychologist Tim Peichel describes procrastination as a power struggle between these two brain regions. Logic tells you to work on that important project, but instant gratification lures you towards social media or mindless entertainment. It's a constant battle for control. To win this tug of war, you need to strengthen your prefrontal cortex. This means practicing discipline, setting clear goals, and rewarding yourself for progress. It's not easy, but it's essential for taking control of your life. Welcome to the dopamine casino, breaking the cycle. You open Instagram for 5 minutes, and suddenly, hours have vanished. You're watching raccoons make pancakes, and your to-do list remains untouched. This is the dopamine casino at work, and it's designed to keep you hooked. Harvard researchers explain that every scroll, like, and notification triggers a tiny dopamine reward, making your brain crave more. This constant stream of dopamine hijacks your attention and makes it difficult to focus on tasks that require sustained effort. To break free from the dopamine casino, you need to become aware of its tactics. Limit your exposure to addictive apps, set specific time limits for social media, and find alternative sources of dopamine that align with your goals. Fear dressed as productivity, unmasking the sabotage. Procrastination isn't just laziness, it's often a strategic avoidance tactic. It's the subconscious belief that I can't fail at what I never started. This is especially common among entrepreneurs who fear launching their business. Psychology today calls this self-handicapping, sabotaging yourself to avoid facing potential failure. It's not apathy, it's emotional armor. But this armor ultimately weighs you down and prevents you from reaching your full potential. Recognize that fear is a natural part of the process. Embrace it, but don't let it paralyze you. Take small steps forward, celebrate your progress, and remember that failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. The deadline high, a dangerous addiction. Have you ever experienced a surge of superhuman productivity the night before a deadline? That's not talent, that's adrenaline. While it might get the job done, it comes at a significant cost to your mental and physical health. Neuroscience studies on urgency reveal that stress floods your system with cortisol and focus chemicals. This can lead to burnout, anxiety, and decreased cognitive function. It's a short-term fix with long-term consequences. Instead of relying on the deadline high, Try to break down your tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. This will reduce the feeling of overwhelm and allow you to work at a sustainable pace. Remember, consistency is key. Perfectionists are the worst procrastinators. Overcoming the freeze. You want everything to be flawless, so you don't even start. Because if you don't try, you can't fail, right? Wrong. This is the perfectionist's trap, and it's a major cause of procrastination. A study from the University of British Columbia directly links perfectionism to chronic procrastination. The fear of imperfection literally freezes you, preventing you from taking action and achieving your goals. Recognize that perfection is an illusion. Embrace imperfection, focus on progress over perfection, and celebrate your efforts, even if they fall short of your ideal. Remember, done is better than perfect. I work better under pressure is a lie. Debunking the myth. I work better under pressure is a common justification for procrastination. But let's be honest, it's a cope. You don't actually work better under pressure, you just don't trust yourself to focus unless your brain is on fire. According to the theory of temporal discounting, your brain undervalues future pain and overvalues present comfort. So, you're wired to choose Netflix now and cry later. But this short-sighted approach ultimately leads to more stress and anxiety. Challenge this belief by experimenting with different work styles. Try breaking down your tasks, setting realistic deadlines, and rewarding yourself for progress. You might be surprised to discover that you're more productive and less stressed when you're not constantly under pressure. Procrastination wrecks your mental health, a vicious cycle. Procrastination isn't just a harmless habit. It's a vicious cycle that wreaks havoc on your mental health. It leads to more stress, more guilt, and less sleep, creating a downward spiral that's difficult to escape. A study published in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine found that procrastinators have significantly higher anxiety and depression rates. It's not quirky, it's a legitimate mental health issue that needs to be addressed. If you're struggling with chronic procrastination, it's essential to seek professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide you with the tools and strategies you need to break the cycle and improve your mental well-being. 5 things that actually help. Practical strategies for success. Okay, here's what really works. 1. 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. This eliminates the mental barrier to starting small tasks and prevents them from piling up. 2. Body double. Sit with someone else who is working. Instant peer pressure. This creates a sense of accountability and can help you stay focused. 3. Temptation bundling. Pair a boring task with something you enjoy. Listen to your favorite podcast while cleaning, or reward yourself with a treat after completing a challenging task. 4. Break tasks to baby mode. Open laptop is a win. Breaking down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps makes them less daunting and easier to start. 5. Forgive yourself. You're not broken, just overwhelmed. Self-compassion is key to overcoming procrastination. Don't beat yourself up for past mistakes. Focus on moving forward. According to research from Stanford's Behavioral Lab, self-compassion actually increases motivation, while self-criticism shuts it down. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your progress, and remember that you're capable of achieving your goals. Final emotional smash. You are stronger than you think. You're not lazy. You're scared, tired, maybe a little burnt out. But here's the thing. Starting is 90% of the battle. The moment you begin, you prove your brain wrong. You demonstrate that you're capable of overcoming your fears and achieving your goals. One step, one task, one win. That's how you become unstoppable. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. Believe in yourself, trust your abilities, and remember that you have the power to overcome procrastination and create the life you desire. You are stronger than you think. Ready to stop procrastinating and take control? Pick one of the 5 tips and start now. Drop your progress in the comments. Let's grow together. And don't forget to subscribe to Infinox for more such videos. Your future self will thank you.